Welcome back to Tarot by the Bay. I'm David. All right. Um, got some messages from folks that Judge Clarence Thomas didn't show up to school today, and he didn't bring a doctor's note. He's playing hooky. Oral arguments were heard at the Supreme Court. Justice Thomas was not there, nor did he join via Zoom, which justices sometimes do when they're not feeling sick, when they're not feeling well. Occasionally, the Supreme Court will let folks know if a justice isn't attending because they're not feeling well, but not all the time. So, nature abhors a vacuum, and the news agencies don't know why he wasn't there, so nobody's telling them. So, we turned to the random tarot card readers on the internet to fill the void. Okay. You know, if the media is going to surrender their authority and John Roberts is going to surrender his authority to me, well, there you go. I'll go put on my robe and get my Ruth Bader Ginsburg magnet off the refrigerator and read on this issue. So here we go. Let's take a look. What is going on with Clarence Thomas in the Supreme Court? I'm shuffling the cards a little more because just as I was about to grab the monitor, bring it down, I saw the moon card on the bottom, and I felt like I was cheating because I want that one on there. It's a mystery. Okay, what's going on with Clarence Thomas? 4 of coins. He's got a health issue that he's keeping to himself. I don't think this is money. I don't think he's buying a new motor coach for himself. So I'm going to say there's a health issue and they're not talking about it. Whether it's his or his wife's will determine, but this is surrounding a health issue. Page of Swords. Don't they have... They have a young woman living with them. This is that she got in trouble... And she's like a grandniece or something. There's a young woman living with them that that's involved with this. And then we got the Queen of Wands underneath. I think there might have been... There's something about this young woman and probably Ginny. Involving Clarence's health. I don't know if there's a fight and... something happened. The young person was was associated with neo-Nazis and stuff like that. It was really weird. Hang on for a second. I want to look it up. I'll get the details. Okay. Don't quite have my story straight. Her name was Crystal Clanton. She was an American attorney who's a law clerk to Chief Judge William H. Pryor on the U.S. Court of Appeals for the 11th Circuit. She was... National Field Director for Turning Point USA, but was fired from that position after sending a racist text message, which was in all caps, "I hate black people." Like, F them all. I hate blacks. End of story. So, yeah. And she was law clerking, and Justice Thomas wrote her a letter saying that I know her and I know bigotry, and she's not a bigot. So, let's just say health issue. It could involve a young woman. That could involve this woman right here. Now, there could have been a fight or an argument. Or it's just something new that's a new health issue for him that's maybe been undisclosed before. But we've got Ginny here as well. So there's something going on either with him or Ginny. In the past, we've got the 3 of Pentacles. Okay, here we go. So again, Pentacles are about wealth or health. And... this is, I'm going to say about health, this is in the past. This might be some type of undiagnosed condition that was going on. Or, you go to a doctor's appointment, they see some anomaly, and they do additional tests, and they're coming up with an answer. So it could be that he missed it because he was at a doctor's office getting tests done. They don't know what it is. So they're doing a bunch of exploratory tests. But there's some urgency that goes with it. Again, this could be for Clarence. This could be for Ginny. I'm going to assume it's Clarence right now. unless I get a bunch of other cards that would lead me otherwise. We stay with the Pentacles. We stay with the health. The tests were done, and it's going to progress the diagnosis, or it could even be that today was diagnosis day. But I think he went in for tests, and there's going to be ongoing tests with the diagnosis that comes in. The overarching energy is the Two of Wands. It's kind of like this might be something that he should have seen coming. Like, you know, if he's tense, you know, this could be, you know, hypertension or high blood pressure, or maybe something of a heart condition. This could be something that runs in the family, but it's kind of, I think it's something that can be dealt with. Knowing is half the, now that you know whatever this is, you can go through treatments. I don't think this is anything terminal. I think this is something that's probably treatable. The overarching energy is the Empress. Yeah, he just needs to take better care of his health. You know, probably time to retire from that Supreme Court position for your health's sake. You can hang out with your best friend all day long. Somebody may be retiring from the Supreme Court under doctor's orders. Could be 8 months from now. That was going to put us, what, right into December 15th there. I think he's got health issues. Now, it could be him or his wife. Somebody in that family's got some health issues. And I think they're going to recommend that he gets, at a minimum, he take a vacation. But I think if he really wants to really take care of his health, you need to give up that job. It's too hard on you. Your gender, your age, your physical fitness, how you've taken care of yourself, your genetics, your family history, all of that's going to play into this. Thomas, now that 8 of Cups, it could be that he's gone for 8 days. We don't hear from him for a while. But I think this is going to lead to him leaving probably in December of this year, which would be after the election, and assuming that the Democrats take all 3 houses, like I keep feeling is going to happen. He's not going to hang around for another 4 years. He doesn't have it in him to last that long. And he's just going to have to walk. Should have left when Trump was in office. All right. How's Clarence feeling about this event? Page of Cups. He might have been feeling kind of weird, lightheaded, loopy, that type of thing. He wasn't feeling right. He was feeling different, which is probably what predicated this whole thing. I know he was sick a few years ago. What happened? Something happened with him a few years ago that he got ill, and he was out for a bit. I don't know if this is related to that or not. And the reason why I say that is I saw it on Wiki. I saw it here. Let's see. It's in this article. He had missed several days of arguments in March 2022 after being admitted with an infection. Yeah, whether or not this is the same thing. It's like, you know, he beat this infection before. Maybe it's another infection of some sort. But it's something that maybe he's overcome in the past, or his family has overcome in the past. And, you know, it's resurfaced. Or he's got Donald Trump syphilis for entertainment purposes only. Whatever this odd feeling was, it's due to his lifestyle. It's due to his lifestyle. You know, I go back, harken back to the exercise, the diet, the stress, whether he drinks or smokes, his hereditary dispositions and such. this all plays into it. This feeling weird. It's kind of like he's done this to himself, type of thing. Ah, there's the moon card, and they're not going to tell us what it is. They may not know what it is, but I guarantee you they're not going to tell us what it is. Maybe he's even been hiding it for a while. Just thinking, oh, I'm not feeling well. It's going to go away. You know, typical man. Don't want to see the doctor. I shouldn't say that too loud. Michelle's going to come over here and point the finger at me. How's he feeling about this? I think he feels like he's going to overcome it. He's got this type of thing, but he's not being a good boy. Let's just say he's probably not eating his vegetables and going on those long romantic walks with Ginny as often as he should be. Probably, he's going to have to put down the cigars, put down the whiskey on the rocks and stuff like that, and drink, celery juice. Go on walks with Ginny. Give up the cigars and no chew on lemongrass, or who knows. I'm just being silly at this point. I'm not done yet. I wanted to ask how Ginny was feeling about this. If Ginny's out of QAnon land long enough to recognize that her husband's maybe not feeling well. Sorry about that. I was getting ready to wrap up here, but I did want to ask about how Ginny's feeling or dealing with this. How is Ginny feeling? Or there's that Two of Wands popping up again here. It's that planning. It's that there's going to be some lifestyle changes for him. If the Clarence Thomas workout comes out and he's, posing like Jane Fonda with the leg warmers on. This is one of those ones you'd expect to see on Stephen Colbert. And you can picture it too, right? Just put his head on top of her. Actually, they're way better at it. How's Ginny feeling about Clarence's situation here? Oh, 4 cups. Not what she wanted to hear. This is no good. How are they going to take over the country if her best friend isn't helping with the second coup type of thing? It's a health setback. It's whatever this health setback is, it's going to require nursing. Here he is giving the pills. You have to take these 4 pills every day type of thing. And you'll get some balance. There might be some biochemical imbalances in his system. But I think the pills treat the symptoms, but it's not going to treat the underlying cause. The underlying cause, if he has hypertension or high blood pressure, the pills will help with the blood pressure, but it's his diet, it's his exercise, it's his job. Stuff like that. Yeah, he's too much time fighting, too much stress. This is exercise, but it's also, fighting off and stress. So it's like his body could be fighting off an infection, but I tend to think that, it could be that. Let's see. We'll see with that fight. There's some fight in there. 8 of Swords in the past. Kind of held hostage. Is this about that infection? I think it's about that infection. It's probably something that's been recurring with him that has gone untreated. He couldn't do anything about it. His job wasn't going to let him do anything about it. But it's probably something that's been untreated or undiagnosed, and now they're finding out about it. Current situation is the Knight of Cups. Okay, he's getting the help that he needs. Here, drink this magic elixir. Overarching energy. So she's going to be there for him. She's going to nurse him. Jenny gets to cut loose and be his nurse. But I think she's also like, they're looking at their mortality at this point. Like, maybe she's had some issues that she's been trying to deal with, and now he's got his issues. It's like, oh God, what else is going to happen? Or even if he has to leave his job, she's got money from what I understand. But you know what? Oh, okay. She's okay. I'm sorry. Let me back up. I get so far away from the coup for 5 seconds that I forget what a coup looks like. I think in some ways it's like overarching, but what are we going to do about our coup? How are we going to pull off this coup if you're like, not able to be a Supreme Court justice? That's no good. The lesson to be learned is that, well, I think his justice days are over. Yep, time to say bye-bye. Clarence Thomas, he's got the fight in him, but he's got a different fight now that he has to fight. There's a different fight for him. And that fight is no longer about making sure that Donald Trump is the last president of the United States. It's all about now fight for his health, fight for his life type of thing. Entertainment purposes only. Thank you very much for watching this video and taking care of my channel and supporting my channel. I appreciate it. Thank you very much for your likes, shares, kind words, everything you do that's helped build up this channel to where it is now. I'm really, really appreciative and just humbled as to how popular it's gotten in the last few weeks or months here. But I'm here for it. I got to read the comments, see interesting things, and it gives me ideas of what to read for tonight. For folks just discovering this channel recently for the first time, welcome to the channel. Glad you found us. I hope you found this reading insightful, and I'll catch you on the next one. Take care.